What is up, guys? I just wanted to show you real quick possible cause for your 47 or 48 RE automatic transmission behind these Cummins engines not shifting into overdrive and possibly being stuck in third gear, or better known as being in limp mode. So backstory behind this transmission. It probably doesn't even have 3,000 miles on it. It's a brand new transmission, fresh build. It's got a heavy duty torque converter in it. And I pulled the pan about 20 minutes ago. You can see I haven't cleaned it or anything. I just pulled it off. A little bit of fuzz on the magnet, but the fluid still looks brand new, very clean. And that was my issue 2 weeks ago. I just went and headed down the road and realized that it wasn't going into overdrive. There was no lockup going on. Got to a stop sign, then realized I was stuck in third gear. So I got home, shut the truck off, turn it back on, then it worked fine. So for 2 weeks now, it's been doing that. I'll get in the truck, I'll drive it down the road for probably a mile, pull over, turn it off, turn it back on, it runs fine. But now I'm finally getting around to fixing it. And for these 47, 48 REs, as a lot of people know, they had a crappy pressure transducer made out of plastic, so these tend to blow out. The OEM governor solenoid has way too small of porting inside the body of it, so that's a known issue. And I wasn't sure what the problem was going to be, but I knew it still had the OEM components. So I went online to a diesel shop and I bought the upgraded pressure sender, bought the ATS GM governor solenoid body with the new solenoid, and it's got the little pigtail for it. So I got that, and then I bought the overdrive solenoids because I wasn't sure. Of course, this is the whole wiring harness. So I get it off, and come to find out, I think it was the overdrive solenoids. Whoever built this transmission, I guess, just hit it or knocked it, but the bracket up here is broken and they're flopping around. The electrical connectors are probably, barely making contact. It was already broken here, the zip tie was, so the wiring harness was just shoved all up in there. And I took my connector off up here. It is soaking wet, so obviously the O-rings on the wiring harness are bad, or they got pinched. So I'm going to change all three of those parts. And just a quick heads up, if you're going to change this whole harness assembly, you don't have to drop the valve body. Just take that connector off. Gosh, where are they? Oh, here it is. That bolt, and that bolt. They're T25 Torx, I believe. And this assembly will come out and drop down. There's a big spring, a small spring, and a little aluminum plug. If you have a big catch like this, you're not going to lose them. But if you're doing it on the ground, just be aware those will fall out. They're not easy to put back in, I'll go ahead and tell you. But like in my case, I have to do it, and it's a lot better than dropping the valve body. So, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change all these parts, and that should fix the issue, because I already did the whole, take all your grounds apart, clean them, dodge thing, and that didn't solve the problem, and that is my problem. So we're just going to do the upgrade on the trans, since it's already a new trans. And yeah, I'll post in the comments if that fixes it. Like I said, I'm sure it will, but oh shoot, I can't flip my video. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. And I hope this helps somebody out with their not going into overdrive issue, or being stuck in limp mode. Thanks, guys.